Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel. We have got a huge special edition show for you guys today because today is going to be our UFC 298 pay-per-view, and not only that, if I am correct, that means by the time this thing airs, it'll be February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone who does have a Valentine's. I don't, so happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And this is a special Valentine's Day pay-per-view edition, so pretty cool. We have got 4 championship fights for you guys tonight, headlined in the which will be in the light heavyweight division as the champ Jiri Prochazka, 14-3 by the way, takes on ranked number 2 former light heavyweight champion Ovince Saint Preux. Back in UFC, he was a reigning defending light heavyweight champion, looking to become the champ once more. From I think it was a 3 to 4 year stretch, he hasn't been champ, so this could really be huge for him. Ovince Saint Preux, of course, comes in at rank number 2 with a 15-11 record. And that, of course, is our main event. But we also have a couple other title fights on the card. Paul Felden, what I believe is going to be the people's main event in the lightweight, division. Paul Felden, the 7-5 champion, takes on rank number 2, the 11-7 Nate Diaz, in what I think is going to be an absolute barn burner. On top of that, we have got the rematch in the women's flyweight division. We'll see Caitlin Ceremony, the champ, who's 18-5, take on rank number 1, the Hot Mess Express, former champion herself, the 13-6 Erica Fisher. And meanwhile, in the men's bantamweight division, the champ Sean O'Malley, 16-8, will defend against ranked number 3, the 4-2 Rob Font. 4 big title fights that engulf this card, not to mention fights such as Tom Aspinall taking on Junior Dos Santos. We have Leon Edwards taking on Kevin Lee. We have Alex Caceres taking on Renato Moicano. Henry Cejudo taking on Demetrius Johnson. Jermaine Duremedy faces a returning Ronda Rousey. And, of course, Amanda Lemos takes on Michelle Waterson. And we kick things off right here tonight at the rank number 10, Jack Fowler is 1-0, taking on the voice of the Octagon, the man who is literally 3-2 in the UFC, with wins over guys like Vitor Belfort, Bruce Buffer. So, pretty big show if you ask me, and I think this is going to be a pretty epic pay-per-view. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Let's get straight into the action. Oh, wait, down goes Fowler. That could be it. Bruce Buffer to shock the world. Bruce Buffer. It's done it. Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer knocks out Jack Fowler in round number 1. Who can stop the Buff? I mean, at this point, we have tried to put Bruce Buffer against some of the best, but look at that spinning back elbow. It was the spinning back elbow that put him to sleep, and then the punches solidified the knockout victory. Oh, my Lord. Wow. I mean, Bruce Buffer just can't be denied. At this point, we may actually have to give Bruce Buffer a run because, like, he clearly is good enough to fight. Bruce Buffer goes 4-2. That is right. This is no joke. He goes 4-2 in his UFC career, forces Jack Fowler to go 1-1. The Buff does it again in a shocking victory to kick off the show. Next up, folks, we're going to be heading to the women's strawweight division. That's right, as we are going to see rank number 7, the 2-2 Amanda Lemos take on former champion, the rank number 4, 12-10 Michelle Waterson. Lemos in the yellow, Waterson in the white. Let's see what goes down in this one. We have got a lot of names on this card, and you got to think, too, it's going to be pretty epic for sure. Well, let's actually update the last fight, because I said we'll be updating a lot in this, because every fight tonight at least is a ranked championship fight. Very surprising. I'm very surprised Jack actually lost to Bruce Buffer. I just wasn't expecting that. That's a nice shot there. Oh. Because if you're Bruce, you're now... He's going to shake up the rankings. Oh, my God.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, down goes. Almost went Lemos.
Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Oh, huge knee.
Because with that win, Bruce goes up to rank 5. Nice tail. Oh, no, she's going for the gi. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was about to say she was going for the gi, but it was not meant to be.
Constantly a moving target.
This is where, if I'm Amanda Lemos, you've got to be very careful with Michelle Waterson on the ground. Not many people, I think many people underestimate just how great of a wrestler, not wrestler, that's the wrong word. How good of a wrestler, that's still the wrong word. Basically, her wrestling abilities on the mat are top notch. So she's going for the rear naked. Oh my God! She almost got her with the rear naked choke.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Lemos is in half guard now.
See updated rankings. The middleweight division just kind of got shaken up a little bit. All right, T.
Under a minute to go in our opening round.
This is where Lemos has to be careful. That was a nice elbow at the end, though. And if I'm Michelle Waterson, yep, exactly. This is exactly what I would do. Go keep this pressure going. Another stiff elbow. She keeps connecting those elbows. One of them are going to knock out Amanda Lemos.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here.
So that is straight bone hitting the top of the skull. It's going to cut. Oh, I think that was a big mistake on Michelle Waterson's part. I think she could have finished it. I really think she could have finished that fight. We go to round number 2. I think Michelle Waterson may have gassed out a little bit at the end of that round, because I feel like if she would have kept applying the pressure, she had a couple seconds, and it was very clear that Amanda Lemos was stunned. But to start off round number 2, Lemos with a nasty uppercut that just dropped Michelle Waterson. Oh, another one. Since Lemos has understood, she's got to push the tempo. That's a nice knee to the face. What I'm like is we're seeing a much more aggressive Amanda Lemos in this round, and it's clearly paying dividends in the early minute.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to.
Huge shots going on right here.
Oh, that was a nasty uppercut. She's getting these uppercuts. She's slipping them in quite effectively, and Michelle Waterson hasn't really picked it up this round.
Final act of a four-part play, because this fight is about done.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has
See the body. I think she's going for a standing gi. Yeah, it wasn't going to work.
Space between the two fighters. Gotta think she's going to go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she's backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing.
Oh, that shot to the body, that kick to the body did a lot more damage than I think Amanda Lemos was letting on. You see that she clearly wins, but that uppercut again.
She has to go chase the finish.
Oh dear. I think the chin of Michelle Waterson starting to weaken. But this is where I think Lemos makes a mistake. I don't think going to the ground is going to be advantageous for her, especially when she was just doing so well in the stand-up. This is, I think, a critical error. Because now Michelle Waterson just countered her.
Because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow.
I'm just very skeptical about what Amanda Lemos tried to do. I think this is really going to bite her. She's going to regret that decision. If this was on the stand-up, I think she dominates.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Waterson. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
Right, I would say for oh, that's exactly why. Wait, yep, this is what she needs to do. This is what she needs to do. Hammer away. Amanda Lemos knocks out Michelle Waterson in round number 2.
So how about it, folks? A huge result.
You want to talk about a picture-perfect plan, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that is exactly what it was. Amanda Lemos had to adjust. She got mauled, in my opinion, in round number 1. Now, again, that could be, debated. But still, it was very clear that Michelle Waterson won round number 1. It almost put her away and could have put her away. And you got to think, too, for Michelle Waterson, what is she going to be thinking right now when she probably just cost herself the fight? If she was a little bit more aggressive at the end of that first round, she probably could have knocked out Amanda Lemos. But instead, Amanda Lemos comes out, adjusts the game plan, and knocks out Michelle Waterson with a couple seconds left at the end of round number 2. A huge win for Amanda Lemos. She's now 3-2 in the UFC. Michelle Waterson 12-11. Big win for Amanda. All right, next up, we are going to see the featherweights in action as ranked number 7, the 7-6 Alex Caceres takes on ranked number 5, former featherweight champion of the world, Renato Moicano, who is 11-6. Moicano obviously got a lot of his success back in the early goings of UFC 4. Oh my God, Moicano was down. Moicano was down. Is this it? It's over. It's over. Holy hell, Alex Caceres, 23-second knockout in the United Center. A huge victory here tonight. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what... I think the uppercut got him completely, and the ref just wasn't aware of it, because he wasn't defending any... I mean, well, he kind of was defending. And I feel like that was like just a basic reaction, He got hit pretty hard by that uppercut, and that uppercut may have just slept him. I mean, folks, that was 23 seconds.
23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
Congrats to Alex Caceres. He's 8-6 in the UFC. Renato Moicano 11-7. A definitive win here tonight for Alex Caceres. What's with the pub music? I'm so confused. Folks, that's as quick as they come. If you blinked, you missed it, essentially. Next up, we're going on to the heavyweights. Wow. Okay. Tom Aspinall, who's 3-2, by the way, ranked number 6, takes on former heavyweight champion, the 15-7, ranked number 4, Junior Dos Santos, looking to go back to that title. The man, he was the only champion in the UFC 5 tournament to recapture the gold, and then would lose it the following time in a rematch against Mike Tyson. Obviously looking for another shot. Oh, wait a minute. Tom Aspinall could be finishing this fight. It's over. Tom Aspinall knocks out Junior Dos Santos in 36 seconds.
Make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
Well, Tom Aspinall, they say heavyweights have power, and again, the same thing would happen, except when this is what did it probably here was that secondary shot. Unlike Alex Caceres, who just needed the uppercut, look at this, it was the uppercut, then the straight jab on the way down for Dos Santos. I think that one knocked him out cold. The shots just kind of, solidified that victory. Tom Aspinall, 4-2. Junior Dos Santos, 15-8. You want to talk about an immense knockout power? Well, that's exactly what we've seen in the last 2 fights. We're on to our featured undercard bout, which is going to be Henry Cejudo, ranked number 4, who's 7-6-1. So Henry Cejudo's got the only draw we've ever had in the history of our series, spinning over from UFC 2 to now, as he takes on former flyweight champion, ranked number 1, 23-11, Demetrius Johnson. It's funny because when I've mentioned, 20 win club fighters, there we have a few. Ronda Rousey, Conor McGregor, and Demetrius Johnson.
We'll see if that speed advantage plays out here tonight in this matchup.
So,
he lands another combination here, really starting
we've got some really elusive fighters in that 20 win club. Now, there's no one besides Ronda Rousey, who I believe who has 30 wins. I don't think Conor McGregor has joined that club yet. I have to look at his record to see, but there's not many better flyweights in the world than Demetrius Johnson. Who can forget back in UFC him and Kyoji Horiguchi when they went at it?
He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get.
There's a nasty cut in Demetrius Johnson's head.
From this clinch position.
That is not good for DJ at all. I mean, we've got a lot of updating to do. Let's put it that way. So we may be a little quiet while that fight goes on because we've got to update.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Holy moly. A lot. So just a lot happened in such a short span of time. There's some stuff to the middleweight record, so I was not able to do anything. That was a nasty shot.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh.
Big right hand there.
See, I think the cool thing about what we're doing now, where there's kind of keeping it to the traditional UFC pay-per-view model, like 2-3 titles here. I think that it kind of lets the champs defend about four times a year. So I know some people would say, oh well, they probably should defend more, at least once a month, and we may go back to that model because I've done it for so many years, but I'm not sure just yet. I'll probably put out like a poll soon, just kind of see what everyone's thinking about it, and that way I can get a feel for it from you guys then.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
This guy's going for submissions. Okay, I'm not surprised actually. Oh, DJ in a world of trouble. It said if Henry Cejudo is to win this fight, that's going to be pretty impressive. I think many people would like to think that, well, for lack of a better word here, that
Oh, nice kick.
Well, a lot of guys
deserve
credit for
I
Henry
think
Cejudo's
I didn't
efforts.
really do.
Alan Byers, his boxing coach, Santino.
I didn't know she was 12. That's 12. Well. Oh, my goodness, they're going at it.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice kick.
4-2.
Johnson goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Like I said, DJ's face is getting busted up.
Johnson's got his hand looking for a guillotine.
Now, these two are putting on an absolutely amazing fight. Like, that should very much so be, addressed.
He has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room.
Oh, no, I already had updated, that's why.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been
Haha,
affected. Both
made a
guys
mistake.
have been beat up. It's a very
It's very clear both guys have been beat up. These guys are tearing each other apart. And this is exactly what I thought. I honestly feel this fight is going to go to a decision because of how these two fighters fight. They are very similar, but yet super but at the same time polar opposites. So I'm not looking for this fight to end. I did not. I thought this fight was going to be going a full 3 rounds, and if one of them were champs, I could easily see this being a 5-round fight. At least in my opinion, for what that's worth.
To get close, but his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling.
It's Demetrius Johnson. What do you expect? And Henry Cejudo, the same deal. They're not going to give you stuff to work with. That's just not how they do things.
Gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DJ. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost
I see. Oh.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, good news is he rocked.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Goodness gracious. I told you these two guys were going to tear each other apart.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Whew. There was one division
The
now.
roundhouse now just misses.
Going strong. I said, I'm trying to do all this. It's been a struggle.
Really significant damage to the...
Oh, I thought that I can't tell if that connected with his face or just like it just narrowly caught the jaw.
He's going guillotine.
See, I know DJ wants to go for his guillotines, but he's been struggling to get them on. I don't think this is such a smart idea, especially with a guy like Henry Cejudo, who is isn't he like Olympian? And it's like a collegiate wrestler. I think he's also Olympic wrestler. So just not a smart idea. Not saying that DJ can't, I mean, obviously we've seen Demetrius Johnson pull off some incredible things. Inhuman things, really. But
all right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, he is a gushing out at this point.
Pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Cejudo's right back to the full mount here.
Yeah, but at this point too, you've also kind of got to look at it, and realistically speaking, it's looking a bit bleak for DJ. I'm surprised the ref hasn't tried to come in and actually analyze the cuts, because he literally is bleeding all over the octagon.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure.
I do want to add that Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor are going to fight in the 30-win club. Probably should put that out there.
And then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
And that is how you end a fight.
Well, hey, look, at the end of the day, this was an absolute clinic. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's very clear to see these two guys put on one hell of a fight. I told you guys it was going to go to a decision. Unfortunately, we're going to have to watch the replays in order to get the decisions. I don't want to skip that's important as we wait for the voice of the octagon, the buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 29-28.
Okay, 29-28.
Decision, Henry Triple C.
Whoa! Henry Cejudo picks up the 29-28 unanimous decision victory. He is now 8-6-1 in the UFC. He just knocked off the #1 contender. Realistically, Demetrius Johnson is now 23-12, folks. And with that being said, I think we have a contender for the flyweight title. I mean, literally, and that's how we kick off. That's how we end the undercard with an epic fight. Now, we kick things off in the main card with the return of Ronda Rousey. She's back. You know, she obviously ranked number 1, 32-8, record. She takes on rank number 4, the 9-8 Jermaine Durante, who wants to put a big L on the, for Ronda Rousey, making her 32-9 here tonight. You got to think for Jermaine Durante, who's 9-8, if she is to beat Ronda Rousey, you would have to believe that she would be the #1 contender. So looking at it, this is a big fight for Jermaine Durante. It would really solidify her position as the next title challenger, in my opinion. But against Ronda Rousey, that's going to be, it's easier said than done. As we proved when she was champion UFC 4, no one was able to beat her. Let that sink in. She was tapping out everyone. She ran through the division multiple times. So this is definitely worth noting. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Jermaine Durante. Still got to update things.
Good solid strike on the ground. Another strike gets through from the
So this is another fight that I think may go the distance. Jermaine Durante not someone easy to be easily tapped out, and kind of has that warrior spirit. She accused that Ronda Rousey the same thing. So it's gonna be an interesting, clash here between. It's a battle of wills at this point between the two.
She's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Oh, come on. That has got to be it.
Does she tap? Ooh, that would have tapped out almost everybody else. I know Ronda Rousey for a fact is in shock.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. Ronda Rousey. Rowdy Ronda Rousey returns in dominant fashion, letting the entire world know this is still her division.
She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
You want to talk about complete domination? That is exactly what we just seen. Ronda Rousey, now 33-8 in the UFC, puts Jermaine Durante to 9-9. I mean, folks, she's back. She is back, and that means trouble for the entire women's bantamweight division. Next up, we're going on to the welterweight division. This is the final ranked fight before our championship fights. As we're going to see Leon Edwards, ranked number 6, 8-6 by the way, taking on ranked number 2, the only double champion we have ever had in the UFC, mind you. He held simultaneously the welterweight and lightweight championship both at the same time, defeating Conor McGregor to actually win that welterweight title. He is the 20-13 Kevin Lee, ranked number 2. This is a huge fight for Leon Edwards. If he's able to defeat Kevin Lee, he's going to move up in the rankings, arguably, have a right to say he is, and our claim is that he should be the #1 contender for the welterweight title. When you beat a guy like Kevin Lee, who's done it all in our universe, this really is a huge fight for Leon. Absolutely. But can he get past the Motown Phenom? Leon just got dropped. It's funny because the fights have been just... What was that? Oh! Leon's got to be careful. I think he's I think he's underestimated Kevin Lee a little bit. here. Ronda stays number 1, of course.
Capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
All right, hammer fist here by Lee.
I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, ground and pound is going to happen regardless. There's no,
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how
there's no
soon
doubt
he
about
tries
that.
to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks.
See, this is where I really do respect Dana Cormier. Like, he really does bring a nice, like, you know, inside perspective that a lot of other people don't do. So much respect to DC. No, Leon's getting rocked, though. Here's the thing. Leon's finally starting to do damage, but also let's not forget, Leon's taking a decent beating up until this point, too. Because he's not really defending a lot of the shots. He's not blocking them. He's just in my opinion, he's really, it just seems like he's just trying to match them. And that's not going to do him very well. That was a pretty smooth kick. It would have been nice if it would have landed, though. It's kind of slow. Uh-oh.
Final seconds of round 1.
Can see we had a little quick knockout here at the end of round number 1.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton.
No, we're going to round number 2.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that.
Oh! Holy heck. That was nasty.
Big strikes continue to land. Edwards is looking.
What a fight. So these guys came out swinging in round number 1.
And there you go again, half guard. Oh, right into mount.
This was that was smart by Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee. That was smart by Leon. Jesus.
Now inside the closed guard.
Watch armbar here.
I wouldn't go for an armbar though. Not against Leon. Like not in this form. As Leon's. Oh, he actually. Oh, never mind. I like the way he turned over so quick. I actually kind of was like, oh wait, no, he's got it. He's got this locked in, and that was not meant. That was not the case.
That one opened him up. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet.
Wowzers.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Sorry, still up there. I tell y'all, these fights have ended so quickly, and a lot quicker than I thought. Trying to catch up with all this stuff is rough.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
But here's the thing, I actually really like both these guys' approaches. They know how to push tempo while still keeping space. They've pressured, they've caused the other fighter to make mistakes, and they've both capitalized on them. We're seeing that right here with what Leon Edwards did. Kevin Lee tried to push in, didn't really get anything going, and Leon saw a space of opportunity, and he took it. That right there is amazing fight IQ, and both these guys clearly have it tonight.
It will show itself. Right now it's starting to show.
I don't believe that trying to choke out Leon is the best strategy for Kevin Lee.
Side control now. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Edwards is trying to get a triangle here.
He's almost got it. He's just got to put the other foot around. There we go. Yep. Oh, no, he let go. Is Leon just holding to... What is Leon doing?
Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on. That is so deep.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, he let go.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows him to slip.
I could have sworn he let go. That did not look like Kevin Lee was getting out of that at all.
But he's out of that deep submission attempt. Now he's got a good body position.
So I personally question that. I don't think...
Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round.
Listen, this has been a great welterweight fight. And I'm not surprised. You listen, with the accomplishments of Kevin Lee and a guy who's really hungry right now in Leon Edwards, something's got to give. It's the immovable object versus the irresistible force. Both these guys are pushing to become #1 contender. They both want that welterweight title, and we're clearly seeing here that, I mean, it's very obvious. Both these guys are at the top, and they can't finish each other. That is a nice little choke, though. This is really... You let go of it. I'm seeing these guys are letting go to, like, you know, get into a better position. I'm normally someone who actually advocates for that. I think it's a smart thing to do. But let's also talk... Uh-oh. Kevin Lee is looking for the finish. He's looking to finish Leon. Leon is in a world of trouble. It's over. It's over. It is over. Kevin Lee knocks out Leon Edwards in round number 2. I mean, sorry, round number 3.
Most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call
a solid performance from Kevin Lee here tonight. He puts Leon Edwards to 8-7. Meanwhile, Kevin Lee is now 21-3. Huge win for Kevin Lee, and a great bounce back victory too. Next up, folks, we are going on to the championship fights. That's right, it's finally time for them championship fights. As we kick things off with the men's bantamweight championship on the line, the champion Sean O'Malley, 16-8, defends against rank number 3, the 4-2 Rob Font. Can you imagine if Rob Font is able to shock the world here tonight and defeat Sean O'Malley? This caused the first title change of the evening. There'd be no love for Sean O'Malley here tonight, possibly. So this pay-per-view, for the most part, has delivered on every front. I mean, if we're being honest... Oh, wait a minute, that could be it. He caught him. Does Sean O'Malley put the pressure on Rob Font, or does he kind of go back to being casual? Does he wait to try to counter-strike against Rob Font? That was a nice uppercut.
And the chins continue to hold up.
Now, is this where what we're seeing is Rob Font starting to push pace, push tempo. Oh, wait a minute, he got caught with an uppercut.
He's in real trouble now. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Come on, it's like kind of hold your breath, because you at any given moment something could happen here.
If I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Rob Font, he took that barrage really well, I must admit. I'm very impressed.
Nice slip by Rob Font.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, clean hook there. Oh, a big left hand. It's a right hand.
Oh, shoot. We could be looking at a new bantamweight champion. Oh, that was smart by Sean. He grabbed the arm, rolled him over. This is smart. Rob Font is actually in a world of trouble. You can tell. He's rocked and he's dazed. This is what Sean O'Malley needs to do. And if you're Rob Font, keep trying to hold him. No one to hold him, what to tell you.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just
Yeah, that flying knee would have connected. I think it would have been lights out for Rob Font. Oh!
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Sean O'Malley is just completely firing on all cylinders right now. Rob Font not really having an answer for this stuff so far. You got to think if Font's able to go to make it to round number 2, there's going to be some adjustments. He's taking a lot of damage early on, though.
All right, so a good job by him here.
Oh, that uppercut, that was a slick uppercut from Sean O'Malley.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Oh! Good night. Good night, Jesus. Sean O'Malley proves once again tonight why he is the bantamweight champion of the world. An insane roundhouse knockout. Look at this. Rob Font had no idea it was coming. Boom! The just pure blood coming out of the mouth. Oh, my lord. Congrats to Sean O'Malley on winning this fight here tonight. He retains the Bantamweight Championship, and he is now 17-8 in the UFC. He puts Rob Font to 4-3 as we go on to the next fight of the night. Well, one champion so far has retained. Will anyone else retain their titles here tonight? As this next fight is going to be in the women's flyweight division. The champ, Caitlin Sermina, puts that women's flyweight title on the line against ranked number 1, Eric Fisher. Eric Fisher, again, comes in at a 13-6 record. Former champion herself. Caitlin Sermina, 18-5. It's literally going to be a battle of wills. Who can fight longer? Who can take the most damage and the most punishment? Erica Fisher, the comeback queen, if you will, has come back from fights she should have easily lost. And she's taken a beating and somehow proven to the world, I am legit. Caitlin Sermina has proven her dominance time and time again. Great submission, great ground specialist. Can also mix up on the stand-up. This is a great fight. The rematch happens right here tonight. And meanwhile, while that happens, let me update everything. It's like I'm still behind. Like, there's just no catching up with this stuff. It's a struggle, folks. It really is a struggle.
And fight behind that beautiful jab. She is a high-level boxer, and it has shown throughout her UFC career.
I am keeping up with the records, though. It's just the rankings I'm struggling with.
Nice jab.
Perfect. I said, looking at this fight may go 4 rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see this fight getting stopped early on. We're going to the championship rounds. I'm sure of that.
Chookagian's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able.
I said, looking at these two with the history they have, Erica Fisher normally starts off really well in about the first 2 rounds, but after that second round, and all of her fights that she's had with Caitlin Sermina, that's normally when it turns, is after that second round. So just look forward to there being a change, being a massive adjustment and Sermina's game plan if things don't start going to plan.
Defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, bleeding out, nasty cut on the bridge of her nose.
I mean, listen, this fight's not going to be for the faint of heart, that's for sure. These two are going to tear each other apart. There's a lot of bad blood here. There's going to be cuts, there's going to be bruises, and these two are going to beat the crap out of each other. These two are warriors. Uh-oh, I think she caught her on the bottom. I think she caught her on the way down. Fisher didn't know. That's why she didn't know she was getting baited. That was smart. She wasn't trying to do anything too reckless. She went down there to make sure, just to analyze. That was smart. She didn't start throwing punches to waste energy. That was incredibly smart by Erica Fisher. But now this is kind of where Caitlin Sermina dominates in. Oh.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
We're going to round number 2.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut. It looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. They'll try to shut that thing and prevent it.
Yeah, Sermina has a nasty cut on the bridge there too. Yes, I see it too. That's nasty.
Establishing the jab here. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the.
Oh, that roundhouse caught her. Oh, the hook, the hook.
He hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
It's Erica Fisher. She's not normal. I said most fighters' chins would have folded by now. When it comes to Erica Fisher, I was saying the hot mess express is real. She's got a chin of titanium. She's not going to go down, and she gets knocked out. It's going to be going through hell and high water. Jeez Louise. You want to talk about brutality. It's exactly what we're going to see in this fight.
so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard. Because she's so
Listen, in general,
the ground and pound. She likes to go after
both these fighters are dangerous. It doesn't matter what position they're in, let's be honest now. Erica Fisher, who I thought for a long time, when she went against, grapplers, fighters who like to go, wrestle, use jiu-jitsu, that she would struggle, and she has proven that's not the case. And she's rocked again, but she just keeps shaking it off.
What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
It's just the reality of who and what type of fighter that Erica Fisher and Caitlin Sermino are. Both these fighters just refuse to go down without a fight. And it's going to take hell and high water for those two to put each other away. They know that. I guarantee both these fighters, not just because it's a title fight, they came in for trying to fight 6-7 rounds. Oh, and she might be out. How is she still in this thing? It's got to be over. It's over. It's over. At some point, it had to be over. Something had to give. Caitlin Sermino retains the Women's Flyweight Championship here tonight in a war. In an absolute war. That is exactly what you just witnessed, folks.
This crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly
Erica Fisher, 13-7, by the way. Take nothing away from one hell of a performance. Caitlin Sermino retains the title. Like I said, Erica Fisher 13-7, but Caitlin Sermino is now 19-5. She is one more win away from joining the illustrious 20-fight win club, something a lot of fighters struggle to do. Is that next fight going to be the one for her? But folks, two championships have retained and remained with the champions. Now we go on to what many people would consider the people's main event. That's right. Can the feel-good story of Paul Felder stay alive today on Valentine's Day? Can this feel-good story of the champion who's 7-5?
Always a rowdy crowd here.
Can Paul Felder walk out still the lightweight champion, or is the challenger for the first time, Nate Diaz challenging actually for the lightweight for a championship in our series, mind you, who is 11-7 at ranked number 2, or is this Nate Diaz's time to finally become the lightweight champion of the world? This is a massive fight, and it's gonna titles on line, 5 rounds if need be. And folks, after this fight, we go into the actual main event, which is going to be the light heavyweight division, as Jiri Prochazka, 14-3, takes on ranked number 2, the 15-11 former champion, Ovince Saint Preux. It's been a pretty great episode here in the United Center. There's been lots of twists and turns, lots of jaw-dropping moments, lots of insane fights, and it's all culminated right here on Valentine's Day at the United Center at UFC 298. What a pay-per-view we've had so far.
Striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up
Women's
another hook.
flyweights.
You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your
This is going to be a nasty fight. Paul Felder gaining wide popularity amongst UFC fans for the amazing performance he put on in that UFC 5 tournament. A lot of these fans have been, cheering him on to do his thing. So, Diaz got dropped. Here's the thing, too. If you're Paul Felder, the leg. The leg. Oh, that crack. The snap and the pop was nasty. You never want to hear that. And that may have just come... If that gets worse, it's going to compromise Nate Diaz's entire plan.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
That's a nasty shot. Down goes Nate Diaz. How the hell is Diaz still standing?
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
That was a nasty barrage that Nate Diaz somehow survived.
Damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body.
Uh-oh. And Paul Felder gets dropped. 30 seconds left in round number 1. Can Diaz put a finish to this?
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Felder was smart, though. When he flipped it around on Diaz is smart. All Felder's going to do is hang in there to round number 2. He's got 10 seconds left. Can he hang in there? This Felder trying to go for a finish, but we're going to round number 2 of a pretty intense fight so far.
That's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheeks.
There we go.
There from that strike. Now the cut man.
Oh, again, Paul getting rocked.
The biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponents on the leg.
I heard that. That was a nasty. Oh, gosh. Some of the shots you hear and the effects, man, the sounds are just absolutely nasty.
They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
Well, he rocked him, but
Oh, this could be it for Paul.
the ground strike gets through. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Is the title slipping away from Paul Felder? Is the miracle run soon to be over?
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect.
Beautiful spinning back fist or back elbow. I think was actually the fist though.
Diaz is trying for a submission here.
Go for that triangle.
Spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Work. Sliding back out.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
Go back to his feet.
We have updated everything. I'm actually on track.
Well, the
Holy
calf
heck.
kick has effectively changed the
Only
game,
took
and I'm
8.
not sure
They said
if
I feel like it only took ages to do.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to.
violent strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean,
This is not looking good at all for Paul Felder. This round definitely has been going to Nate Diaz for sure. I mean, when you look at it, he tried to slap him. I feel like he tried to slap him.
90 seconds to go in the round.
He said, if this fight reaches round number 3, Paul. Oh, that's it. He got kicked dead in the face on the way down. He's got to be out. He's still what? Paul Felder is showing nothing but heart right now.
With authority, the body.
He took a shot. Oh, nice hook. I think that thing was like a hook.
That strike blocked by Diaz. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Paul, this is your time, Paul. Paul Felder. He's going for the armbar.
Beautiful setup in that armbar.
Nate Diaz, though, turned it around. Paul Felder's got to try to survive for 14 more seconds. Can he hang in there to round number 3? Can Nate Diaz find a finish? We're going to round number 3.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially.
Oh, down goes Diaz. Oh, down goes Felder.
Doing a great job fighting behind the reach.
What a fight, man. Oh, spinning back elbow. The spinning back elbow knocks out Nate Diaz in round number 3. The miracle run of Paul Felder continues here tonight.
He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish
The spinning back elbow gets the job done for Paul Felder here tonight as he knocks out Nate Diaz in one hell of a war. And I guarantee you, he's definitely probably getting a fight of the night bonus and a knockout of the night bonus. That was absolutely insane. That right there was absolutely phenomenal. Congrats to Paul Felder on retaining the lightweight championship here tonight. The miracle run continues. Paul Felder now 8-5 in the UFC. He puts Nate Diaz to 11-8. And folks, you know what time it is. It's time for the main event of the evening. It happens right here, right now. Well, folks, don't go anywhere. Jiri Prochazka, Ovince Saint Preux, light heavyweight championship on the line here tonight. It's no bigger than this. Prochazka comes in as the champ, 14-3 in the UFC. Ovince Saint Preux, former light heavyweight champion. Last time I believe Ovince held that title was UFC 2, over 4 to 5 years ago. Actually longer than that, I have to say probably 6, 7. It's been a while for Ovince. So for Ovince's 15, this is a huge fight. He's back in the main event. Can he beat Jiri Prochazka here tonight? To update that last fight. Said for Nate Diaz, you know, it's got to be heartbreaking. He literally worked so hard for that and ultimately got knocked out. But that right there is what you guys seen in that last fight is why I called that the people's main event, because I know for a fact you guys probably definitely were looking at that fight more than any other fight we had on the card.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. A couple minutes gone by round one.
Oh, that was a nice head kick.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's gotta be over.
It's clearly not over yet, DC. But still, I get what you're saying. The effects here have been deadly. These are the light heavyweights. They have insane knockout power, especially Ovince Saint Preux.
Quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Oh,
Man, this is
That was a
wild.
stiff
These guys
shot.
are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh, a huge block there.
Perfect. Everything is up to date. Let's go.
90 seconds now to go in the round.
Perfect. I just love being on top of this stuff. I still can't believe this may be the first pay-per-view. We don't have a title change hands. There's a possibility that could happen. The first 3 champions retained. But Ovince Saint Preux could be closing in to make sure that that does not happen. Because in every single pay-per-view we've had, at least one title's always changed hands. That could literally no longer be the case here tonight. Mr. Chico for a guillotine, not going to work.
that is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
So when you go against a guy who's only got 3 losses in 17 fights, that should tell you you're in for a rough, long night for sure.
Good work here by Saint Preux. For the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his
We're going to
chin.
round number 2 of this main event fight. Round number 1 was a bit tough. Ovince Saint Preux looked really well. So did Jiri for the most part. But I'm going to give round number 1 on my scorecard. I'm going to say 10-9 Ovince. Just because he looked like he just was doing a little bit more damage. It looked like he did a little bit more overall to Jiri. So, yeah, I'm going to say Saint Preux 10-9 for round number 1. Now let's see the adjustments that were made on Prochazka's side as well as Saint Preux's. Said it was very hard to find anything wrong with Saint Preux's game plan in round 1. Uh-oh. Looks like he's following that here as well, as he has really pressured the champion. Beautiful spinning back fist, though. That's not good for Saint Preux. Got to be careful. Beautiful front kick from Prochazka. But what? Oh! I'm loving the counter striking from both these guys. Oh, good night. It was the jab. The jab. Ovince Saint Preux, once again, the light heavyweight champion of the world. About 6 to 7 years from what, if I'm not mistaken, 6 to 7 years from the last time we have seen Ovince Saint Preux hold a championship. Ovince Saint Preux gets it done here tonight in the main event of UFC 298 to become the light heavyweight champion of the world, giving Jiri Prochazka his 4th loss in the UFC. Ovince Saint Preux shocks the world. We don't make history tonight in having no titles change hands. Ovince Saint Preux in the main event makes sure it happened here tonight. Ovince Saint Preux, 16-11, your new light heavyweight champion. Jiri Prochazka, 14-4, a epic and historic win for Ovince Saint Preux here tonight. With that being said, everybody, well, we've got one part left of what has been a phenomenal Valentine's Day pay-per-view. Let's go on, folks, to the awards. Fight of the night for me. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I've got to say this. There are 2 fight of the night candidates. Paul Felder and Kevin Lee's fights. Those 2 get that. Now, not gonna, I thought there was going to be one, but there's a few. Paul Felder, Ovince Saint Preux, Sean O'Malley, and Kevin Lee. Those are the 3 knockouts that we have that are getting the knockout tonight. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this Valentine's Day holiday special. UFC 298 was on fire. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just as much as I did. With that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV gaming channel. We will see you all next time. So as always, stay off the hook. Peace out, everybody. Have a great Valentine's Day.